Fuck you. All I know is.
Welcome back to Madden NFL 20. We selected your previous game options. You can change these options and accessibility settings here or at any time later from the game settings.
Yeah, cause look, it was King J who had to play with the sharpshooter. The dude they had, he was a pure lockdown, and Jamon had a pure post score other than 92 now or whatever. So basically, Jay said he sold. He should legit put on so that he sold. But no, Jay was talking about himself. He said they lost and he was selling. He couldn't shoot. Save his life or whatever.
Accessibility settings.
So basically, I guess Jamon did something stupid, I guess. And the dude had to feel like that. He was talking like, damn, Jamon, you ain't gonna. He said, dang, you ain't gonna say nothing. Jamon he got no mic on. I can't say nothing because I'm lagging. I'm like, nah, bro. They ain't there. Cause look, he a pure logic. He know that they ain't there supposed to switch or whatever. Jamon and switch. Basically. And then they started arguing after that. But the crazy thing is, him, Jamon, and King J, they putting the blame on him because he got dropped off. But Jay said that it was his fault because he couldn't shoot. He was struggling to shoot. And I'm just like, y'all, Jamon left. I'm just like, y'all confusing me what's going on here. They don't put it. You put on yourself. Why would you put the finger at someone else that you know he can't know to do the pure lockdown. You know he got a hard time getting these things even with or without a takeover.
Coverage of the 2019
so I'm just like, I'm confused on what's going on.
Fuck no, they finna make me play this shit, man. I'm finna get my ass told the fuck up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46 meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This is fielded at the goal line. Able to spin free. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being red and blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head.
All right, let's see. Make 20-yard catches. First one free. 10+ yards. Oh, I'm finna get Todd Gurley shit.
This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his third Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Todd Gurley, boy.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
Trust me, I was using him online, and I was getting, and the beta was out, and I was getting a lot of yards with him.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 30 for the NFC. Boy, you're talking about a dynamic set of backs and receivers. We'll see Zeke later on, but Saquon Barkley, Todd Gurley, they're your starters. That's 1, 2, 3 in the NFL in rushing last year. And then how about out wide? Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Zach Ertz leading a deep group. Weapons galore for Drew Brees on the other NFC.
Look at that, DJ.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Yep. Madden made a return.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
Madden just made a return.
I thought somebody made a video about Madden 20 right because he got EA action. He was talking about, he said Madden 20 is better than Madden 19. But he talking about but Madden 20 should be on the field
and didn't get it done.
I like how they fixed the blocking too. You see that shit, DJ? They done fixed the blocking on there finally.
Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
I might play with a little bit of everybody. Oh.
Now they'll throw with Brees. He completes it to Julio Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I use that too.
For Drew Brees, this is his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season, and to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game,
Barkley.
Otto Graham. Nickname?
Barkley don't got no. Wow.
You ain't got one, bro.
Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game, and of course we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know though that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics, that was crazy even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rose's to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You play on the NFC team, right?
Mm-hmm. Khalil Mack, unstoppable force. Alright. We're gonna try to get that.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Is that Aaron Donald? Oh, it is.
A second time
Look at that.
over here. This is the Chargers. Melvin
Damn.
Gordon trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He just threw that boy.
The starting unit for the AFC, definite Pittsburgh connection on that offensive line. 3 Steelers in Villanueva, Pouncey, and DeCastro. Also in that starting group, Quentin Nelson, the rookie from Indy at left guard, and the Titans' Taylor Lewan, selected to his 3rd straight Pro Bowl at right tackle. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence,
this
toughness,
man, Aaron Donald just throwing this man, bro.
It makes plays
and
like
he's
one we just saw
all-star Pro Bowl
blitzer,
lineman.
but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Gonna use Khalil Mack for a minute. See what it's like.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. As they're facing a very tough 3rd and 11. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let me get you a sack.
Shotgun
Look at that
to Mahomes.
shit. Who is that?
The catch made.
Oh, wow.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
He was supposed to pick that
Mahomes
shit,
finding Hopkins for the AFC first. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns,
Khalil Mack
with his
longer
first Pro
than
Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future
Khalil
years
Mack
with that
just
youngster
slung
as your
this
quarterback?
nigga, and he got an
Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, Think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Peterson got. I expected that nigga got. I saw the
nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on second down. Mahomes shoving, and he's taken down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
That nigga.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To throw,
get off
Mahomes. He's going to walk on deep left side here.
Wow.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Right.
Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Other time,
you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, the return is Cohen.
Oh, hold on.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10.
I fucks with it.
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Leave me alone. Like you missed
Shotgun now for Breeze.
That's caught
on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. We've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right?
That's what you're talking about, DJ?
To come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it? The Madden Studios right here in Orlando. That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
That means
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yeah.
Third down, Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season.
Damn,
why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down, he finds a way to convert.
On 1st down, it's Gurley.
Fuck, I did it too early.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the pistol, it's Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play.
Yeah, that motherfucker
gets home, and
ain't no more sitting in the pocket.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
What DJ talking about?
Ready to
God
punt
damn,
Michael
I was
Dixon.
not expecting
Back
him to
deep for the
fuck me up like
AFC,
that.
the Jets' Andre Roberts.
Oh shit, he almost blocked that.
Don't forget, if that pass was coming
Fair
to you,
catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the AFC will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Mahomes now on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Gordon.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Jukes by at the 20.
This boy got a penalty, man.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Bullshit.
Let me go ahead and go into the
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, You're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Come on.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And they're able to stop him short. 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I'm gonna fucking experiment with everybody. Fucking face mask.
But here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position.
Defense.
It don't matter anyway.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The final shot before half.
This nigga. Man, who the fuck? That's J.J. Watt.
Couldn't get a
yeah, I see.
the pressure man was for the
God.
That brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Okay.
Well, so much for the halftime report here. I can't even finish his Snickers. We're gonna get right
I can't even let my tight end hit his fucking route before I can get smacked by him. God damn.
Yeah, J.J. Watt's very quick on his feet for the defensive end.
The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I need a pill.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Get back there, Donald. We finna get your X Factor right now. Oh, shit. Hold on.
That's caught by Landry. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it.
Come
it
on,
allows
Khalil.
their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, does it bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line,
I like the defense.
Ooh, wee. To give yourself a chance.
Yeah, they didn't put a lot on the defense.
Good defense is understanding the game, understanding
I can finally break down to make a regular tackle.
Immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it
upfield. You already saw the kicking meter, man. I do not like the kicking meter.
And a return of 8. And the offense will take
I'm finna score,
with a
DJ.
new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as
Hold
they
on,
come
I
up
gotta
1st
find
and
what
10.
JJ Watt at. Right here, right there. R1.
Yeah, you on the right side.
Pass block.
Breeze now on 1st down. Going for the deep ball.
I told you I'll fix that motherfucker.
Caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. And 2nd down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game, passing the football. So he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
I'm about to say, yeah, Julio Jones got
frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
I just fucked up.
Ertz has it left side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, him, Smith-Schuster got it. I think Travis Kelce got it too.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
He said loud? All right. Oh, what the fuck?
Incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
I want to get Drew Brees to take over.
So here we go on 4th down.
Got his ass.
And he connects with Ertz. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the toss, it's Gurley.
Oh my
and
God.
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket, all of them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So they didn't ask you and I to be the captains and make the picks. And by the way, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, went 2-0. And you know I heard all about that.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Brees going to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
That boy's tough.
When we come back, we'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
But Drew Brees finna get his shit.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Brees.
I'm over trying to use my shotgun. Why? How did I get killed with 2 minutes?
Score. Touchdown NFC. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the NFC adds on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one second before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Yeah, I knew people in the clan had GTA.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
I'm trying to get, what's his name?
Before being taken down at the 27. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my plays.
Got a lot for the Bears.
No way.
And give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
He got out of that.
Got
out of that, man.
Quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind?
He got out of that.
That you could actually
maybe win this game.
Not a chance. Not with him.
Oh, this man, Brady, he's gonna keep me out of the car.
He got out of there. Oh, that's that.
Of the field now.
Oh,
It's
my
first and
God.
10.
He got out of
Get
there.
things rolling on this drive. Now they run from the gun.
What is that?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Pick.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. And it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves, being wrong, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
I'm trying to get Fairmonger.
16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hopefully I can get...
Mahomes now on first down.
Good shit.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
He got it.
The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
Why
and
he didn't...
finds his Chiefs teammate,
Damn, that boy just hopped over this nigga. Oh my God.
To the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays.
That boy just hopped over that boy.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football.
Just hopped
you get
over
better
nigga,
athleticism,
bro.
great hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
guys who know how to
that
control their bodies when they run their routes.
I know he ain't got double move. He got something else.
The AFC thus far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Pick.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Pick.
And
got that
motherfucker. And that should do it.
And Jackson
picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Breeze now. That escapes the sack.
Oh.
Looking deep for Julio.
Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God, this shit tough. Oh my God.
Giving up the first down.
Julio got his takeover, well, his shit. Wow.
So how about that for a change?
Wow.
Down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Breeze is looking to throw.
That's crazy.
Rush, and down he goes. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
That boy Drew Brees got out of that.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
When it doesn't catch it.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I do like them pass on the playoffs.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
That boy's hot, and that shit was smooth the way he did it too.
Now Breeze.
Come here. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm gonna play with everybody this year. Fuck it.
Question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Everybody.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Breeze. Forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anyway. That was cool.
So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
Yeah, they
we had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
That was cool.
A lot of excitement,
Still
big
hang
plays
up.
to watch.
That was
a lot of those
smooth,
great
though.
matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
Oh, fuck with it.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
Thank you for pre-ordering. That's tough. Let's see what this story mode about. Shit.
You gonna get the preseason roster?
I'm gonna put it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
And I already know where I'm going.
What class you gonna go to?
Do you?
Yeah, what? Not really.
Alright, let's get this shit cracking. This story mode.
One of the Addy War playing defense was real for real. Another then, some more please. Jay Sean, Jay. I meant to say Jay Sean, my bad. Nah. Okay, let's see. What can I get other than that lounge? Private. Ooh, a private deal? Ooh, you son of a bitch. Had to be that much, huh? That's your bedroom. No, let's get that out.
Ooh, they got some new haircuts. Okay.
I got enough to
That's tough.
Don't got enough for a ball party hub. How about a spa? Nope. Media room. I don't believe it either. Oh God, I bet you. They know we're gonna get, are we gonna get smoked? That's why. So love playing Fortnite, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to lose my nigga and all, but man, I can't believe him, bro. He a Fortnite geek now. Cause for one, he know I play. He showed I play Fortnite, but when it comes to GTA, he showed.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
That's understandable.
I want to take a moment to thank
all the coaches who
helped me along the way.
Multiple voice for the quarterback.
It's because of
them
that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
Hey, I'm pretty sure not everybody want to be a quarterback.
Never forget to
that's probably the only problem it is.
Mind telling me where you're going to be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello?
What the fuck?
Hello?
Somebody here looking like an actual, look like one of the kings on the king.
Who's he gonna be?
So we got Clemson, Florida State, LSU, Miami, Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas, Texas Tech, USC. Fuck USC, I'm not going there. Fuck Texas Tech, fuck Texas. Fuck Oklahoma. And fuck Florida. My top three, I'll say Florida State, Miami,
I'm probably gonna choose
and then Oregon. Let me stop acting like it's a hard decision. Y'all ain't new shit. I wish I could have played as a lineman shit. And I can get him. badges and shit.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think it's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you want to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. There's no guarantees in college football.
I'm not really a big fan of Fortnite. It's okay.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in.
Come on,
I'll win the job. You'll see.
Tell him again, boss. You gonna win this job. Fuck wrong with you.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove.
To who?
To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say.
Oh, he on fair
you
again?
step off this bus, you're on a business trip.
What are you talking about?
We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
He coached for the last year shit.
You talking about, I think his name is Don King, I think. Something like that. Yeah, he talking about he coached fucking St. Louis, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. You was sweet. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Florida State.
What?
The Seminoles, yeah.
You? Okay.
We'll call for this time.
What's your name?
Open athletics, right? Cause earlier on my phone, I just saw after I was at athletics. So I wasn't working. I thought we had to put a Cubs next.
No, that's not.
Oh, okay. All these brothers in the division, bro.
That's
we
me.
Gotta keep it, cause the Cubs and the Bulls, they watch.
I know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
DJ, 2 words. What you said right now.
Excuse me.
You know how the Bulls. You know how the Bulls been feeling this season.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
I can't wait till that call them on.
Oh.
Gotta get that. I think that's what they're doing. I think they rest
what's
for
up,
the
man?
playoffs.
I like to keep the defense guessing. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense, you were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know, back in high school, guys did kind of find me pretty intense.
Intense, okay.
I like this.
Last question. It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback have you modeled your game after?
Cunningham. The nigga.
I always really admired Randall Cunningham.
Oh, Randall Cunningham.
Hell
He's
yeah.
one of the most versatile quarterbacks.
They would have gave me Michael Vick. I would have chose
him.
him.
The position the same way that he does. Athlete first, passer second.
Randall Cunningham. I think Randall
Cool.
Cunningham.
If you are half as athletic as Cunningham was, there's going to be a lot of frustrated defenders out there.
Randall Cunningham was a scrambler too.
People watching tonight, but
I don't know.
at least now they'll
I
have
think
a
he's a player
rough
for Eagles,
sketch
though. I think
of
he
who's
is.
under center.
Cool.
He was.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, he's a player for Eagles.
Taylor?
Okay, I know he's a quarterback though.
Can I borrow him for a second?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
I can change my clothes right here.
All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
All right.
Ready? Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw. Ready. Ready. 30 base.
Yeah, I see they changed a whole bunch of shit.
Shoot. Here we go. 50 plant. Ready? Set, ready? 10-2 stop. 5. Break. Set, go. Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Hunt, go. Set. 70 Indy. Hit it. On the set. Leaf rip. Leaf rip. Set up. 18 Gator. Jonah, 90 Wolf.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Y'all still here?
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. Or this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right?
Huh?
Right?
I'm surprised you ain't put the subtitles.
Coach needs to wake up.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Outside, heavy snow, surprisingly, with temps in the 20s. The good news, we are inside AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Hurricanes.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics.
I ain't gonna
You got all
lie,
the
that
talent in the
low-key
world.
don't sound like
Just go out
I'm
there
not
and put on
even
a
gonna
show.
lie. That low-key don't sound like him at all.
Thanks. He's alive.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is taken at the 3.
Like before the college game starts, you get the
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Cox. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a loss of 2 on the play.
Man, I miss college football.
For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th national championship. They were winners back in 1993, also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, George. It's complete to Grant. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. That catch good for only a yard.
That's my second time getting hopped over by somebody.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall, let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now George. And this is going to be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. A pretty big spot for his first ever snap, but here it is as the Hurricanes have it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. The Hurricanes, of course, a 3-time national champion back in the 80s, 83, 87, 89. They then added 2 more for good measure. Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, wide open is Streets. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. That's the first pass that Isaiah Streets has caught in his career by somebody other than Marcus Washington. And you talk about this quarterback change and the impact on this offense. Certainly it has a huge effect on these wide receivers. The good thing, though, when you've got a guy like Isaiah Streets, you've got reliability, one of the best receivers in the country. 23 yards on the play.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Keith Larson, 46 yards. And the Hurricanes have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off play action. George. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On the carry, this is Wilhoit. And a nice move will yield
nothing. That's the 3rd time I done got hopped over. What the?
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's going to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
This fielded at the 2. Spins past it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
They really look clueless.
Looking at
and that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
Got it.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Well, so much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game. But if you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. And he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Isaiah Street's the intended target. Third down here.
Okay.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact.
Oh, my God.
And he goes down once more.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And that's going to
Come on, pass interference. Pass interference.
We do have a flag down. Let's check
Thank
in
you.
with the referee.
First down.
First down.
I'm glad they starting to call that. Oh my God.
Because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
You better not drop
it. He will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. Keith Larson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
George looking to pass. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Nah. I don't know what make. Yeah, I'm winning.
Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story.
My way out almost done.
Isaiah's older brother Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his
got
own
that
right, lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together.
I ain't even trying to make old girl die, but everybody else I did that shit on purpose.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
He killed himself in jail.
Yeah, he hung himself.
They convert on 3rd.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't ready for that neither. I was scared.
To get into open field with a full head of steam? Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nikhil Simmons in the final seconds of the first half. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before
man, they nice.
Let's see if they decide to kind of squib
they
kick
real.
what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Fielded about a yard deep.
I was going to get the blue. It's a bad. I would have told the blue right here in front of my face. They wanted to be cut.
1st and 10 now, Florida State.
I should get it. I should get NHL.
They got some dude.
No Marcus Washington, no problem in the first half.
Okay. Just checking in with you.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought it would be the Patriots. Update, download. Update.
Honestly, I think after 4 years on the bench, some of these guys forgot that I know how to throw the ball.
Yeah, that could have been a problem.
Taking this lead to halftime is going to allow everyone's confidence, so.
Good. We keep throwing, keep surprising people, and let's put this thing away in the second half.
So, look, why is there no baseball game for EA Access?
No. Yeah, San Diego Studios owns MLB. EA got rid of their license years ago.
Hey,
got rid of their license a while back.
Coach, really good job out there in the first half.
Well, EA they used to have baseball back then. They left it on PlayStation 2 and GameCube, as far as I know. But I played both of the baseball games they had.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
So about that, I know I can make clear my player. I like I'm new to this EA.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington.
I like how they got all these animations, man. Like, it's real.
Real.
And they got some. They put some of the quarterbacks going too. You know, I saw Drew Brees throw the ball.
The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win
I'll kill him, but
with another score.
I don't want all that yet.
Quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
I don't play DeMar. I already know he's going to use the Chiefs. I already know who I'm going to use.
For a first down pickup of 18 yards.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I've really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the rest of the team.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I just need a team with good defense. I'm messing around and use the Rams or the Saints.
Pretty, excited about the big plays.
Hell
no. You got Bobby Wagner right there.
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately,
I bet he don't know who Tony Gonzalez is.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to throw. Bell. Sideline throw, hauled in by Streets. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive,
and he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. From 17 yards out, and the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Cox. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
You don't get enough from it.
I mean, you got the battle pass, you would, but if you don't, then you pretty much not gonna get anything out of that.
Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession.
And
offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps.
Man, I love this game, boy. I'm about to get an ultimate team this year.
Executing.
The catch and run, good for 18
and
a first down. Looking to throw. Bell. Throw left side, complete. It's Simmons. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Trust me, boy. I know it's different, but don't tell me.
I just hear that right. They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Man, I'm finna.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bell. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
All I gotta say is,
again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. It seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years, but much like the Patriots in the NFL,
I'm playing Ultimate
Tom Brady
Team this
take
year.
almost
That's
every snap, even at his age. That was the case with Marcus Washington.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Well, I tell you what, that doesn't look like the throw of a guy who's never played college football. And yeah, you think about it, part of the reason you have to remember, he's run the scout team in practice for 4 years. And that scout team has had to go up against their own first stringers on the defensive side. So he has practiced for all 4 of those years against one of the best defenses in the country. He seems to be ready for this opportunity. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now 4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, it's Cox. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 3-quarter. Their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Recon, 132 fighter. I'll go now.
They'll run now with Will Hoyt. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. George to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together, and I gotta tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of 2 semifinals on this night, so we don't know the opponent yet, but you'd have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
I'd have to agree with that, because now there's going to be film, and no game plan for him. But you look at our quarterback, he's had everything go his way so far, and as you just stated, no guarantees this continues on January the 7th, so we'll pump the brakes a little bit, but let's give credit where credit's due. In this ball game, he's been magnificent.
To throw on 2nd down. Bell. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 17. Back to throw. Bell. Over the middle, it's Isaiah Streets. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 24 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. 7 yards on the touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, George. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. George. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
There he goes, right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The extra point up and good, and that will get them one closer. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back pumped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Let's go.
So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Miami Hurricanes are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
How's a gutsy performance out there tonight? You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby. We got this, man. Oh, yeah. Football's my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that? Okay. Well, hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well? Well, these are both tough, but good options. I'm gonna do pink, no question. Definitely pink.
Pink, no question.
Come on.
No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's playing. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with Onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all.
That's it?
No, that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. And he's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Coach.
That Elliott dope. We got
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. And it's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control. Take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the Miami Hurricanes. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
What you doing? What you playing, Daniel?
Here's Darby on the carry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions, beginning with the earliest way back in 1928, all the way until their most recent title in 2004. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
And that's caught at the 25. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He may try and run for this. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Trojans have taken the early lead.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Down 7-0. Work to do already as he gets set to begin college game number 2. On 1st and 10. Bell flushed out right. Quick slant caught by Streets. 23 yards the final tally. But Charles, the success that this quarterback had in this semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well in the semifinals. I do think we'll see a similar kind of offense. They'll find places for him to take his shots, and especially you have to when you've got a weapon like Streets on the outside.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
On fourth down, Bell. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
All right, come on,
USC gets set here, 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, I know. And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
On the ground, it's Darby.
Oh, my God.
For a USC touchdown. 9 yards on the touchdown run. And the Trojans add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let go.
From the gun, Bell. Out to the right, this one pulled in by Streets. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the hometown guys with the football here to begin this second quarter of play. Looking to throw. Bell, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Back to throw. Bell. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. And that's a play that Isaiah Streets made time after time this fall on Saturday afternoon. And you got to think as this championship game continues to unfold, they have to find some way to slow him down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Hey, Do. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing on third and long. Bell. And that is incomplete.
What?
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Looking to throw. Bell. Wide open receiver complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Throwing on first down. Morse. Over the middle, complete. It's Robbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively.
Come on,
all the time, but sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing to start
oh
the
my
drive.
God.
Bell. And that'll be incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami.
Hey, Charlie. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here I come.
Operating from the gun. Bell, flush to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Back to throw. Bell. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The USC offense getting ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
it's just me and you. Go.
To throw on second down.
No.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 15 yards on the play, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running it with Darby. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
Looking to throw on second down. Morse, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his... I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And
what's up
he's
with
going to be
these
brought
face
down by the
masks,
face
bro?
mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, Morse. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Morse. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, my
and
God.
all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Trojans come up now 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Morse. That's complete right around the 8. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, so ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run here with Sims. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Hey, wahoo!
The final shot before break. Bell, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The pressure perhaps getting to this young Miami quarterback. They trail at the break.
Let's go. Oh.
Hey. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right? Of course I'll do. And make it happen. Okay, man.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. You look at our quarterback, he's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on.
Come on, man. I just threw the ball away. Come on, bro.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To throw on second down, Bell. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
He
picked off near the 42. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Moores.
Oh, my God.
That's Robbins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
Go.
And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. So now 2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, Isaiah Streets relayed that story to us. It's a pretty tall task for a second career start. But the way he's looked these last couple of games, He's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
We need another stop.
The Trojan offense ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end. No, bottled
Fumble. Let's go.
And the defense will get their hands
go.
on it, the other way. And he will fight his way into the end zone.
Let's fucking go.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Calls,
man? But who's this going to be against?
Defense.
A lot of them getting called there.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Moores gets set to pass.
Here go another face mask, bro. What the fuck?
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Oh, my God.
So they will accept the penalty and move
forward.
Man,
do I got something on or something? Hold on. What the hell? I don't even got it on. How is this nigga getting hella face mask calls, bro?
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Irons. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case. And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
To throw on 3rd down. Morse. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Robbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the 1st.
What?
We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here.
No. And I can't.
Game as we begin the 4th.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, let's go. I was finna say, I knew he didn't get that shit.
The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
Well, bottom line is, this drive starts with a coaching staff telling this young man to breathe. And I know that seems simple, but find a way to relax, Let your talents come out, because this is where we're going to find out just how good he is, the biggest drive of his career.
That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Larson, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They turn to Larson here, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Fielded at the 43. Now
oh my God!
Comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. 8
face mask calls, dude.
I saw that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On first down, Morse.
No.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. From the gun, Morris. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. No. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Morse. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Trojans have taken the lead. USC going to line up and try the 2-point conversion. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. USC going to line up and try the 2-point conversion.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Operating from the gun. Morse feeling the pressure here and taken down. And sacked back at the 7.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This one fielded at the 5.
Thanks, man.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Let's fucking go.
So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, Bell.
Face mask, come on, man.
Down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Let's go, pass interference. Give me that.
And a sack resulted.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Except, let's go.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
On 1st and 10, Bell.
What the fuck?
And this is going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, that was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw.
Why is he?
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh my God.
What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
What?
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Bro, I just fucking lost, bro.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Darby, and he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Fuck this. Exit this shit.
But they picked up.
That's bullshit.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She won't bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Space how I deliver. My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy, cool down.
How the fuck y'all let that nigga get this shit? Hopefully it don't start from right there. Hope they let me restart this whole game. I'm gonna be mad if they make me start while I'm in that game.
I'm pretty sure it won't make you start over. I'm pretty sure it won't.
I want them to let me start right before that game. Not during the game. Cause that's bullshit. How the fuck this nigga can't catch? What type of shit is that?
We crown a
Thank
champion
God.
tonight here
Let's
at
go.
Levi's Stadium in Santa
I'm
Clara
about
for
to
the
say,
College
you
Football
figure you go to the
Playoff
draft or something?
National Championship
Nah, they
game
took me
as
to
it's
the
the
fucking
USC
game.
Trojans taking on the Miami Hurricanes.
Right where I wanted to start at.
One game to
Shit.
decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Oh, you started over. That's what you did. Okay.
I was not rocking with.
He's 1-0 as a collegiate starter, but now the pressure rises big time as the Hurricanes come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bell, throw left side complete. That's Simmons. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Hey, you work tomorrow? You
That student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter.
You said do what?
Dancing to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off.
Oh, yeah.
He had a
They still
chance to
hiring,
come
bro.
down with
They
that in the
got
end
that
zone,
hiring
but it'll
sign.
wind up just being incomplete.
Yeah, if they offer me the job.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but
Oh,
maybe
man.
didn't see him quick enough.
Man, my legs.
Jokes are always about
Trying
defensive
to make
hands.
sure they
What
didn't
really
do
actually happens, you don't
it.
get any
It
opportunities.
Monday,
You
because
get
Monday
anxious and you
was
start to
at
think about
2:30.
taking it away and going the other way instead of
They
focusing and
clocked out
catching the
early.
ball.
12 yards there and a first
It is what it
down.
is. I have to get my load out
Looked
first.
like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
I ain't gonna mess around and get the interview too.
Bell got his man complete over the middle. It's Simmons. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before. And part of you keeps thinking, they've got to run it at some point, right? They've got them really mixed up at this point. If I were them, I'd keep pressing the advantage. They're throwing
Yeah,
it really
gets
well. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Bell, first down and then some. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Well, and I'm about to go ahead and
This will
hop
be a
on
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Good luck on your shit too on this Madden. Look like yeah. Hey, good luck though, bro. I'll catch you later.
USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Morse. And Walker has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is in for a U.S. 49 guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On first down, it's Larson. This will be stopped about 2 yards. Two. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. This is Larson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Looking to throw. Bell being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious... Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. The USC offense getting ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is in for a USC touchdown. Orlando Darby with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Bell airs this out for Streets. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written, but what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. 2nd and 2. That's caught at the 1, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run. back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to begin their next drive. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back to throw. Morse. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off play action. Morse is going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The USC field goal team out there now. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. Throwing to start the drive. Bell, he'll let it go deep for Streets. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hey, Charlie.
To throw again. Bell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Simmons. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On 3rd down, Bell. The eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Streets on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing on first down. Bell buying time to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking to throw. Bell flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Bell. That is caught. It's Streets. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, all the prognosticators have a first-round grade on Isaiah Streets should he decide to jump to the NFL after this season. But all indications are that he wants to come back and play college ball one more year with his eyes firmly set on winning the Heisman Trophy. And you better believe that has the folks back on campus extremely excited. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Looking to throw. Bell.
One thing you're hoping for.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 21-14. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The USC offense getting ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they'll run on the draw. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. From the gun, Morse. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Morse. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Bell. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack City, baby.
This sure would be one heck of a story as the Hurricanes now sit 2 quarters away from a national championship.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Hey, just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Okay on every play? Yeah, I'm sure the defenses are going to figure that out. Okay, well, you need to figure it out. This isn't just a game to me. I know that, Isaiah.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team, We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Darby. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Go! 10-2 stop.
To throw on 3rd down. Morse. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Back to throw. Bell. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no...
This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
On 1st down, Bell escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came off of a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone, just unable to complete it. I love their aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big plays. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A carry for Larson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Larson, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll run on first down. Darby. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards on the pickup there.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Robbins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morse. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards into completion, but now they face 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. This is Irons. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. With that 5-yard pickup.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Morse. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
On 2nd down now, Darby. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Looking to throw. Morse. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. DeMarco Crosby, 29 yards. And the Trojans have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
9 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Go now. Stick to your oar. Hey, Delta. Now.
On 1st and 10, Bell eluding the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. They run the counter. Larson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Rolling to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The Hurricanes now with a 1st and goal. He's back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. From 3 yards out. And the Hurricanes have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 4, a minute 37 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake. Morse. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Jock Luncey, 49 yards. And the Trojans have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now the story changes. Trailing by a field goal. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Quick slant caught by Streets. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Hey, Orbit.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. Back to throw. Bell. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Down. 18 Gator.
To throw on 2nd down. Bell. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
On 1st and... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Oh, no. Fuck no. Fuck no. You might drop that ball. Hell no, man.
Ladies and gentlemen.